Hello everyone, and welcome to my YNR 24 Spoilers channel. Cain's Good Deed, Daniel and Mariah Betrayal, Noah, Sharon, and Nick in Danger. Cain Ashby wants something from Billy Abbott, according to spoilers for the upcoming 3 weeks of The Young and the Restless, which run from September 15th to October 3rd. When Peril confronts the Newman family, Noah Newman, played by Lucas Adams, the week of September 15th to 19th. During the week of September 15th to 19th, Victor Newman attacks multiple adversaries, demonstrating his ability to multitask. Victor is supposed to obtain Cain's AI program and use it to destroy Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, at Jabot, and Billy at Abbott Communications. Victor, however, is aware that Cain has refocused his plans and engaged Michael Baldwin to help him rectify them. Michael and Victor have decided to cooperate against Cain, but they must be cautious around Phyllis Summers. Jack, meanwhile, alerts Melody Thomas Scott's character Nikki Newman to the chaos that is about to break out. He also talks to Victoria Newman, although she might not be able to stop Victor in the end. Billy and Cain deceive one another over the AI deal in another scene. Billy intends to demolish Newman Enterprises with the AI software's bare threat. However, Cain goes one step farther and surreptitiously maintains control over the software. Billy must do Cain a favor as well. The giant Cain asks teddy bear Billy needs to mend his relationship with his heartbroken mother, Jill Abbott Jess Walton, according to Cain. Additionally, he might exude enough charisma to entice Lily to him. In another scene, Daniel and Mariah Copeland, Cameron Grimes, discuss Tessa Porter behind her back, revealed secrets. In addition, Christine Blair has asked to try on 3 bridal gowns during Lauren Baldwin's wedding-related meeting. We can tell you that Christine and Danny find it difficult to be married in such a short amount of time. Danny and Christine might opt to wait until November to get married between now and the week of September 22nd to 26th. Problems in the land of weddings? Phyllis will undoubtedly attempt to ruin the ceremony, which gives her even more time to devise a grand scheme. Michael must be extremely cunning to avoid being spotted with Victor because Phyllis is keeping a careful eye on him. Kyle Abbott is extremely irritated by Claire Newman's Haley Aaron growing intimacy with Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. In fact, Holden and Claire have become closer while Kyle has been away. Supporters will witness Holden inviting Claire to someplace special, and Kyle will lose it if he even catches a harmless embrace or kiss. Holden's involvement in Claire worries Victoria as well. The next adventure plot for Sharon and Nick might take place over the week of September 29th to October 3rd. Nick and Sharon intend to surprise their son Noah when he meets with a project developer in Los Angeles in October to discuss starting a new club there. Regretfully, the expected outcome is not achieved. This has a significant impact on the mystery that is simmering in the background. At some point, Nick and Sharon start to worry about what Noah has gotten himself into. 3 new cast members are included in this plot. Detective Burrow, Matt Cohen, Roger Howarth's character, and Sienna Bacall, Tamara Braun. Stay in for updates on all the exciting news that will unfold over the next 3 weeks, as The Young and the Restless spoilers hint at wild proposals, switches, and scares. Make sure to keep up with all of the current events on The Young and the Restless. For the most recent YNR news, spoilers, and updates, return frequently. Sit back and enjoy the greatest soap opera information available online. Cain's Good Deed, Daniel and Mariah Betrayal, Noah, Sharon, and Nick in Danger. Fans of The Young and the Restless are set to embark on one of the most complex, pivotal storylines in recent memory. The weeks of September 15th to October 3rd, 2025 are bursting with familial intrigue, peril in the vein of the noir genre, savage love triangles, deep-seated betrayals, and a web of power conflicts that directly target Genoa City's elite. This is the perfect storm. Cain Ashby is suddenly showing signs of a redemption arc. Noah Newman is drawn into the underworld of Los Angeles. Victor is moving his chess pieces with brutal precision, and Daniel's covert betrayal of Mariah threatens to destroy not just relationships, but also trust in several families. Let's take a close look at the entire analysis, week by week, and see how each element works together to create one of the most exciting, noir-inspired plot twists that The Young and the Restless has attempted to produce in a long time. Week of September 15th to 19th. Victor sharpens his sword. Kane plays double. Mariah betrays. The tone is established in the first week. Victor Newman is on the warpath. He has two goals in mind: using Jack to destabilize Jabot and using Billy to undermine Abbott communications. His go-to weapon is Kane's AI program. Victor is multitasking and controlling several adversaries at once in addition to plotting for his own benefit. He hires Michael Baldwin to repair him, which gives him more legal leverage, but also puts him in jeopardy. Because Phyllis Summers Michelle Stafford, who is ever 2 steps away from ruining Victor's best-laid schemes, lurks in the shadows. Peter Bergman's character Jack Abbott, meanwhile, feels a storm coming. Although his cautions to Nikki Newman are significant, it might be too late to avert the mayhem. Despite her shrewdness, Victoria Newman is helpless to stop Victor's progress. However, the most intriguing dance of the week involves Kane and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. The two men deceive one another. Billy thinks that Newman Enterprises could be overthrown by the AI program's danger. Kane is more knowledgeable because he controls the program completely and has a more intricate plan. Everyone is taken aback when Kane asks Billy for something personally. He wants Billy to patch things up with his heartbroken mother, Jill Abbott. This appears to be Kane's good deed on the surface, but is it really driven by family loyalty, self-interest, or distraction? Elsewhere, Betrayal brews. Mariah Copeland and Daniel speak about Tessa Porter behind her back. The storyline of Daniel and Mariah's eventual betrayal is built up by this seemingly insignificant gesture, which foreshadows a much wider schism. Wedding secrets and Phyllis's shadow games. Christine Blair is in the midst of a wedding frenzy. She has asked Lauren for 3 dresses, but there are problems with her hastily planned wedding to Danny. Phyllis suddenly has more time to plan sabotage plans as the wedding might be moved to November. Victor's wider schemes are intricately woven into this wedding plotline. Should Phyllis learn about Michael's covert association with Victor, she may use it as pressure to blow up not only the wedding, but also Newman's ambitions. Holden, Claire, and the brewing triangle. Dangerously simmering in the background is the subplot involving Claire Newman and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens. Kyle Abbott becomes envious as he detects something beyond friendship. Holden's covert connections to Kane and his dubious history with Audra Charles are complicated when he develops a sincere affection for Claire. Similar to Kyle's suspicion, Victoria's maternal instincts take over. Both could be correct. Claire might be heading straight into trouble, and Holden is a dead giveaway. Holden might entice Claire into his world of dubious activities if she disregards the warnings, and the consequences could affect not just Claire, but the whole Newman family. Week of September 22nd to 26th. Betrayals revealed, pressure increases. The next week gets more intense. Even as Kane makes moves to maintain his position of authority, Victor steps up his efforts to take control of his software. Unaware that Kane is 3 paces ahead, Billy starts to take careless steps. Daniel's sympathetic ear encourages Mariah to become more outspoken in her covert criticism of Tessa. When Mariah and Daniel emotionally, and even physically, cross boundaries, what starts out as venting turns into treachery. Phyllis takes pleasure in the chaos as the Christine/Danny wedding is delayed. She suspects Michael's connection to Victor and uses this downtime to keep an eye on his movements. Phyllis could use the information to blow Victor's alliance to pieces if she finds it. Jack Abbott, meanwhile, finds himself alone. His cautions on Victor are ignored. Diane offers assistance, but Jack is aware that his family might not be prepared for the impending storm. In the background, Holden keeps luring Claire in closer, while Victoria and Kyle prepare for the consequences that neither of them may be able to avoid. Nick, Sharon, and Noah are in danger during the week of September 29th to October 3rd. The danger reminiscent of noir erupts here. In order to start a new club, Noah Newman meets with a project developer in Los Angeles. However, there is something deeper hidden beneath the shiny pitch. Noah gets caught up in a network that can include dangerous associates, dubious funding, and organized crime. The timing of Nick and Sharon's decision to surprise Noah couldn't be worse. What started off as a family get-together turns into a survival quest. The canvas is enlarged by 3 new cast members. A femme fatale figure connected to Noah's business activities is Sienna Bacall. She might present him with a chance or treachery. The role played by Roger Howarth is yet unknown, but it might be related to Sienna or even a recast of Tucker McCall. His intentions are still unreadable. The policeman who may either save them or expose them more is Detective Burrow, played by Matt Cohen. There's no denying the noir flavor. Moral compromises, covert plans, and dimly illuminated clubs. Normally destined for Genoa City, Sharon and Nick now enter a world where their instincts and familial ties might be their only defenses. However, the parallel betrayals in Genoa City keep coming to light as Sharon and Nick struggle to keep Noah safe. Kane's crafty maneuvers eclipse his good deed. The betrayal between Mariah and Daniel simmers, ready to blow up into a full-scale crisis. Additionally, Phyllis gets ready for Christine and Danny's postponed wedding. The bigger ideas. Noir danger. The soap opera enters a noir thriller tone with Noah's Los Angeles plot, which revolves around seduction, corruption, and survival. Family betrayal. The covert betrayal of Tessa by Mariah and Daniel raises personal stakes that have the potential to destroy both families. Redemption versus manipulation. Is Kane an opportunist or a hero because of his good deed toward Jill? Victor's Empire Games. Although the patriarch is at the height of his manipulating abilities, he might not have foreseen all the consequences. Love and obsession. The storyline involving Holden and Claire is reminiscent of a traditional soap opera trap. Forbidden love with disastrous results. Conclusion. The edge of Genoa City. The time frame between September 15th and October 3rd resembles a chessboard with each player advancing toward an unavoidable collision. Nick and Sharon become a core couple under threat as a result of Noah's noir Peril story. Kane's ostensibly admirable gesture has jagged edges that have the potential to change his reputation. Friendships and romantic relationships could be destroyed by Mariah and Daniel's deception. Additionally, Phyllis is waiting to blow apart Christine and Danny's romance. This is the epitome of soap opera storytelling. Intricate, linked, intensely felt, and full of peril. Threatening to rewrite the entire Newman, Abbott, and Ashby histories, the stakes are not only personal but also generational. Sharon Case anticipates losing her job at any moment. According to spoilers for The Young and the Restless, fans adore Sharon Case's performance as Sharon Newman. She has been a star of the top-rated daytime soap, The Young and the Restless, on CBS for decades. Despite having accomplished a significant milestone, Sharon continues to harbor persistent concerns regarding her term. Let's examine the current situation that Sharon Case is facing. Sharon Case marks a significant achievement. On September 14th, we commemorate the 30th anniversary of Sharon Case's on-screen debut on Y&R in 1994. She was the 3rd actress to play the part, and it's obvious that she has mastered it. The part was first played by Parenthood star Monica Potter, then by Heidi Mark. The plot took shape when Case joined the team, and she and Nick Newman, played by Josh O'Morrow, have gone on many adventures since. Sharon Case is impatient and young. This year, one of her biggest schemes came to fruition when she believed she had killed Heather. She didn't, but Sharon had negative hallucinations about the murder while she was traveling. Luckily, the truth came out. Sharon was framed. For her exceptional work, Sharon Case received a nomination in the 2025 Daytime Emmys Lead Actress category. In 1999, she was awarded a trophy for Supporting Actress. On Friday, October 17th, CBS will broadcast the 2025 Daytime Emmys. Case will compete against her co-stars Michelle Stafford, Melissa Claire Egan, and Eileen Davidson. Ashley Abbott on that date. Nancy Lee and Laura Wright from General Hospital complete the category. Sharon Case worries about being fired. Case is at the top of her game after 30 years at the top soap opera. She is adored by her admirers and is often featured in the main narratives. But even after a successful stint, Case continues to worry about her future. According to her, Soaps.com, no matter what, actors believe they are being cut every single day. For example, you might think, that's it, I'm getting fired, if someone breaks a nail. Sharon's own unique philosophy keeps her going, and it helps her navigate the doubt. My perspective was to always do my best, so you don't have any regrets no matter what, she stated. You are unable to have any. The soap career of Sharon Case. Case had appearances on As the World Turns and General Hospital before joining Y&R. After portraying Sharon for so long and portraying so many facets of her, she said, I've really grown as an actress. I can't claim that I've always felt this way over the years, but I do feel like I can play anything now. Before, I wouldn't have said that. Watch The Young and the Restless to find out what Sharon Newman's future holds. Make sure to keep up with all of the current events on The Young and the Restless. For the most recent Y&R news, spoilers, and updates, return frequently. Sit back and enjoy the greatest soap opera information available online.